Okay. How's everybody doing? Cap is being very resistant too. We got another indie showcase. I feel like this is the most we have ever showcased indie games. I mean, like, I do a fair amount of indie showcases, I think. But lately, yeah, man, like, let me see, just recently. Oh yeah, because we had January, we had double indies night. We had one in March, we had one in April, we had one in May, and now we're having another one. So it's just been like indies, just banging them out. I think part of it is because I know that within like the next month or so, I'm just gonna go full degenerate and I'm just gonna play like Zelda and Diablo, and that's probably it. And so, you know, the indies aren't gonna get any love. So we're giving them some love now. But we got 4 different games on deck. If none of these end up doing it for me, I'll probably just play some HOTS instead, mess around a little bit. But our first game is called Hunt the Night, which actually, you know what? For the indie streams, let me I'm going to add a thing up in the top there where it says current game, and that way people know, because people are always like, well, what game is this? What game is this? That way I'll update that. So let's store as always. Hunt the Night. This is priced in at 20 bucks. Hunt the Night is a retro-style action-adventure game that combines a fast, skilled gameplay with dark fantasy lore. Play as Vesper, a virtuous member of the Stalkers, and explore the vast world of Medrum, a place filled with ruins and horrors. Go through dungeons full of gruesome enemies, fight challenging bosses, and use your arsenal and dark powers to take back the night. So, sounds like 2D, like retro Bloodborne or something. New game. Take slot 1. Bramble TMK. Never even heard of that. I'll look it up. Bramble the Mountain King. This looks weird. When did it come out? I don't know if I heard about this. Will it just come out? Came out around Easter. Apparently I had a key for it in my inbox. So that's what I'm saying, man. There's too many indie games. I'll install it. Maybe we'll check that one out later. Dead. Damn, both killed him. And so we're probably like resurrected or something. That's how this stuff usually goes down. So, one second. There we go. Probably good right there. I feel like I move slow. Do I have a dodge? Buttons aren't doing nothing yet. Alright, so we can only walk for now. Dark powers to dash, thereby avoiding falls when there hasn't. Press A to use your dash. Zooms dark energy. Purple bar at the left top part of the screen. Oh, hang on. We gotta remap. Gotta have my dodge button set up, right? R dodge. What was I playing where R was dodged? I don't know. Either way, A dodge. A dodge is set. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. So this stuff hurts, yeah. Pressing it to perform a 3-hit combo. Crimson Rose to heal your wounds. Alright, so the little health up in the corner, that seems to be our wounds. But health, bullets, and save your progress. We got bullets? It's definitely Bloodborne. Been covering Blasphemous 2? Yeah, probably. Of your playthroughs, Cowboy. Well, I appreciate that. Every 3 hits will recharge 1 bullet from the gun cylinder. Okay. That's like playing blaster mode on a very dark and goopy so far. Current game is in the top corner of the screen. It's actually just skipping. Skipping along in Cthulhu land. Lots of eyeballs and tentacles. Wow, she's breaking the statue. Oh, the statue bleeds. My character is absorbing the... Oh, God. Absorbed into the blood. This is pretty weird. The snake drinks the blood as the feather of life waits. I have no idea what's happening. Just throwing shit out there. I've played all the Ninja Gaiden games. Use the feather tab to read infused crow's feathers. So how do I... I don't know how to do anything with it. Viper can throw grenades in the direction she's aiming by pressing left trigger. Oh, it's like a... I got 3 grenades. Endless terror obtained. How do I touch the crow's shrine? I've used up all my grenades. How do I touch the shrine? There are vids on the channel. I have not played the Onimusha games, so you play Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, probably Saturday. And as for reading more stories, that entirely depends. See, the thing is, so there's, it's kind of a gray line around reading things. Give me 1 second. My lights. I had to dim the lights a little bit. So reading someone's book on stream, there's like interesting copyright implications surrounding it. So in that particular case, with the sponsored thing, you know, they owned the rights to the book. So the publisher gave me explicit permission to read the first hour of the book on stream. A lot of the time, that's not the case. Like, I couldn't, for example, if I was to just pick up like a Song of Ice and Fire and start reading it on stream, I would probably get hit with like a copyright strike, because it would be considered like free audio distribution of a novel. So, as weird as it sounds, any reading streams are pretty much gonna be sponsored if and when they happen, just because it's, you know, it's weird. It's weird, because even though I can pick up, you know, any video game and play it and react to it, and it falls into the realm of fair use, trying to argue the same level of fair use for reading a novel is a little bit different. Because the question is, you know, how are you transforming the novelization? How are you transforming the content of that book, with the exception of adding your own voice to it, which, especially if there's like an official audiobook, I think that, ooh, that looks like a greatsword. I think it blurs the line even more. So, you know, I'm glad we got to do it. You know, it's something that we have talked about for a while. Oh yeah, greatsword, baby. It's something that we talked about trying for a long time, so it's cool that it finally happened. But, you know. Well, I mean, it's not really a technicality. It's just, it's copyright law. You know, it's the same reason that I can't put on, you know, I can't just have like music playing in the background. Like, I can't have like Daft Punk just going in the background while I'm streaming. I can. I think this is locked in here. I certainly can do that. It's just Daft Punk will then either copyright my stream or take any money that's produced from it. Because they go, well, why are you playing our music? And I'm like, well, I'm, you know, adding it into experience. So, according to the music industry, that's not transformative enough. And it's kind of the same thing with like the book, you know. Have I cleansed the shrine? Your voice in your videos are flat, like flat. Surprisingly, it makes the videos interesting with that kind of commentary. What do you mean? Like, as opposed to like lots of inflection? I mean, I feel like I don't consider myself a very guess a hype content creator. See, I don't think of myself as having a flat voice. I think I have a very almost like monotone. I have a very monotone. I have a very, you know, what's the right word here? I have a very specific tonality to my voice. I don't, you know, I'm not like, what's happening, guys? Welcome to the latest stream. We're playing. This is Hunt the Night, and look at that. Whoa, I dashed. Oh my God, look at the wolf. Holy shit. Oh my God, it's gonna get. You know, I can't do that shit. It's. I mean, I could do that, but I think I would sooner kill my channel. So, you know, I can't. I don't think I would describe that as flat necessarily. Deep and steady. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, I suppose. I think I need to use fire in some capacity. Oh no, I don't like how when you get gooped, it's like, oh, you're gonna get gooped all the way back. It like rewinds you. I was intensely focused when you changed your voice there. See, I couldn't do that. Special abilities have different effects. Equip one in your status tab and use it by pressing B. Once used, you must wait for it to recharge. So I guess this is like our magic, essentially. Phantom Blades. Oh, cool. It's like a little AoE, like a Fan of Knives. This is pretty neat. I thought this was going to be, based on the description, I thought it was going to be a lot more Bloodborne-esque. And it actually feels more like retro RPG. I'm gonna leave this. Oh no, I know where we're at. Okay, dope. Go through there. Like I have like the gun, I have the weapons. I mean, obviously there's some Bloodborne inspiration here, but. Alright, so I want to finish exploring what else there was before, what was up here? Yeah, it kind of has like a Zelda-y vibe. No, wait, this is where I got locked in. Like, you know, an old school RPG, but with more visually old school, which makes sense. You know, it brands itself as a retro game. But mechanically, I mean, God, we have an iframe dash, we have attacks, we have a gun, and we have special abilities. That's way more going on from a combat perspective than like anything that I can think of that was made back in the day. Memorum, Lara Defoe, Brave Stalker, and Bearer of the Feather Cloak during the 6th Age of Mankind. Is missing an eye, so we gotta find an eye and put it in the bust. I have played League of Legends. Am I hyped for Tears of the Kingdom? I mean, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan. I plan on playing Tears of the Kingdom because, you know, it's not. I don't dislike Zelda. I got through all of Breath of the Wild. It took a long time, but I beat it. So I'll play the new one, and I'll have some fun with it. But you know, like I'll say this: games I'm excited for. Armored Core, obviously, I'm very excited for Armored Core. Final Fantasy 16, yes, injected in my veins. Diablo 4, yes, tons of hours on that. But Zelda, I'm like, eh. Like a good way to think of it, like, is this, right? So tomorrow, Zelda obviously comes out tomorrow. And I had my copy, I got it from Best Buy because I had like a coupon. I had like a $40 off coupon because we got like a new washer and dryer or something. I think that's what it came from. But anyway, Best Buy was like, here, it's $40 off your purchase, you know, use it within the next X amount of days. And I was like, all right, so I picked up Zelda, took 40 bucks off, so I ended up paying like 20 bucks for Tears of the Kingdom, which was sweet because they honored the $60 price tag. So I was like, dope, you know, Zelda for 20 bucks, I'll take it. Because Nintendo wasn't going to send a press copy. Nintendo don't do that shit at all. And so I was like, you know what? I was looking at it. It's like ships Friday, arriving Saturday, and I'm like, oh, release is Friday. And then I was sitting here before the stream and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, you know, the Diablo server slam. I was like, I got to go to the gym. I got the gym at 10, and then after that, I got lunch with a friend at 1. Diablo server slam happens. I'm like, and then we got the neighborhood men's night at 7. And I'm like, you know what? Saturday's fine. I'll just, they can ship it. I'll skip the trip to Best Buy and I'll just stream it when it shows up on Saturday. So I know that was a long drawn out story, but the point is like, yeah, I'm going to play it, but I'm not over here like, oh my God, I need to play my Zelda now. Like the body just falling off the window. Like I'll get to it, but it's just like, yeah. Because the other thing with Zelda is like, man, Zelda, that game, it's a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, like, the people that are like, Day 1, Tears of the Kingdom, I would play 20-hour marathon. Like, no. Breath of the Wild, I mean, God, it took me so long to beat Breath of the Wild, mainly because I only played it when I was traveling. But Breath of the Wild, according to how long to beat, main story and side quests, about 100 hours for a playthrough. Like, dude, 100 hours, especially when you consider like all the going in the shrines and the getting your hearts and cork seeds and the puzzles. Like, dude, we'll probably end up be playing Zelda like over the next 2 months on stream, maybe even longer. Yeah, there's no point in me being like, oh, I'm going to Best Buy, I want to get Zelda, I want to play it the first hour the embargo is down. Like, it's just not worth it, man. Because even if I do all that, you know, it's like starting a marathon race and you're taking off fucking full-blown sprint from the line. Like, you got 26 miles to go. You're gonna be burnt out before you're through the 800-meter dash. Got him. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is it's on Switch. So like, you know, nothing against the Switch. I've played tons of hours on my Switch. But I am now at the point where I'm like, all right, man, I am like, even this game, which is like a retro look how crisp this shit is on PC. This shit wouldn't be this crispy on the Switch. It would probably be like a laggy mess. And I am very much to recharge your bullets and dark energy. It said step over them. Oh shit. I don't like that. That's really annoying. How like how it like kicks you out. I do like that I can multi-dodge. That's pretty sweet. Great game to play over a relaxed short burst. Yeah, that's when I play it, you know. I'd have like a trip to E3. I would shit. Oh, this thing returns my bullets. I'd like be on the plane and I'd play Zelda for a few hours. But Nintendo was really weird. Ow, I just died. Nintendo was really weird about streaming back in the day. Like you would, I know they started to back off of it, but there was a while where like, so back in the day when Breath of the Wild first came out, Nintendo still had their Nintendo Creator Program. And it was shit. The idea would be like, so with YouTube, you know, as you know, there's different percentages and whatnot. So basic math, right? YouTube is gonna take 30% off the top, no matter what. So let's say that my video generates $100. Okay, Well, YouTube gets their 30% cut. So then I have 70 bucks. I'm in a network. My network, they bring me in like a ton of sponsor work, so they get a 5% cut. So I'm gonna break that 70 down, take 95 of it, because they're getting their cut. So now I'm down to 66.5 out of the original $100 I made. Well, in the day, Nintendo had their creator program, and you had to also put your videos in their network, and they would get a cut. So that 66.5, Nintendo would take like 20 to 30% of that. So then you're left with another 70. So at that point, I put time into making a YouTube video. That video earns $100, and out of that $100, I'm getting 46, which before Nintendo would have been like 65. And so it's like, you know, that really, like, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, why would I, you know, when there's all these other games I could play, there's, you know, hundreds and thousands of different games I could cover on my channel. Why would I play a game from the company that, like, is basically taking money from me to play their game? No. There's just no point in it. It's like, I can play literally any other studio's game, and I don't have to fucking pay them for it. There is no pro in that deal. So what you got to understand is copyright laws in Japan are pretty different from the US. So, you know, a big thing in the US is like fair use. Like, for example, if Rurikhan makes a video talking about Armored Core, and then I make a video reacting to Rurikhan's video talking about Armored Core, and I transform that content in some way, that's okay. Now, I couldn't take Ruri's video and just upload it and say, like, Rurikhan's reaction to Armored Core, and then the whole time I'm just sitting there and I'm like, wow. Like, and it's a 20-minute video, and the only thing I've done is go like, wow. Like, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna end up getting, you know, he could copyright claim that. But if it's like, I'm here in the corner and I'm reacting to everything he's talking about and pausing and like, you know, I don't think I agree with that, blah, 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 blah. I'm transforming the content in some way. If I'm pulling from other sources, etc., etc. Japan copyright laws are very different from how we view it in the West. The way Japan looks at it is like, oh, well, they made this game. They made Tears of the Kingdom. So if you're making a video about Tears of the Kingdom, they should be getting paid for it because you're profiting off of their work. You know, it doesn't even matter that, you know, that like, oh, well, you know, the reality is they're gonna make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on just ad sales, on like the people that watch a streamer play a game. Nintendo is gonna sell more copies. But that concept didn't even matter to them, because instead it was an issue of like, well, you're profiting off of our work, so we want our share of it. And so that is basically what happened with like the Nintendo Creator Program. And eventually, as time went on, someone pointed out, like, to Nintendo, probably some executive was like, well, you know, you should probably pay this guy to play your game because he's gonna put it in front of, you know, millions and millions of people, and those millions of people care a lot more what he has to say as opposed to, you know, the billboard that you bought over the highway. And then Nintendo was like, oh wow, that's really smart, yeah, we should do more of that. And then so they slowly started changing their perception of streamers and streaming of games in general. But you know, those copyright ideologies in Japan are still very strong, very much, you know, you use my content, you pay me for that. You know, the concept around fair use and transformative content, not a big thing there. That's kind of cool. Don't really like the spear that much. See, I'm somewhere in the middle ground. Like, I don't... No. If I do a sponsor video, like, great. You know, I love the idea of getting paid to play a video game that I'm gonna play anyway is cool. But the idea that I would have to pay a dev to make content of the game, like, nah. Ain't no way, bucko. I think there's a specific order. That one stayed down. I'm gonna go for the claws, I think. No, I'm covering Zelda. We're talking about why I didn't cover Breath of the Wild on the channel. Well, the thing is, copyright law is defined differently per country, so, you know, we consider appropriate copyright law here is going to be different from what it is in Japan or Russia or China. So there's you know, yes, in a perfect world there would be a universally agreed upon set of copyright standards that everyone abides by, but that's usually not it. Okay, so I just now realized I'm supposed to equip these. Night Howl damage per shot 3. Is my Night Howl my gun? Yes, Night Howl. Are those? Hold up. That's weird. Hang on a second. Yeah, it is. Hang on. I don't remember what game I was playing. Yeah, claws are cool. I mean, honestly, that's... Oh, fuck, I just hit my ankle. Oh, that hurt. That's part of the reason that, like, anime channels are so hard to get off the ground. Just had to Google HOTS. I mean, here, I can... No, honestly, it doesn't matter. You know, because, like, reacting to anime... You know, reaction channels in America are considered transformative. But to Japan, they look at it and they're like, this dude really thinks he's just gonna put our anime up on YouTube and make money off of it? Get the fuck out of here. Man. Tender. It's like banged the back of my ankle. Like pulled it back and smacked the wheel on the chair. That hurt a little. I'm guessing I gotta find a way to open the gate. I kind of want to go to find a... Oh. I see you, Stalky. Yeah. Hurdles in the dark. Lillian goes last, right in the middle, surrounded by terrors. Edward goes first, crying in the far west. Clarice goes second, singing in the near east. Rowena goes third, laughing in the far east. Frederick goes fourth, all teeth and claws in the near west. Okay, hang on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I could probably install this on Steam Deck and dig around on my own quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go to that door. Hopefully, secret passage. Hopefully that's the boss, because I do want to try out some other games. I'm gonna go this way. Zoop, zoop. Yeah, definitely retro, but with a lot of modern enhancements. It's the wolf! Am I finally about to fight this thing? Yeah, keep howling, doggy. Oh god, I'm hurt. Boom! Poison grenade. Oh! Wow! Hunt complete. The monster slain. My seat. Sold my gaming PC and I'm maining my Steam Deck. Damn. I would never give up my PC. Don't know what's supposed to go in there. Well, we beat the boss, but I have no fucking clue where to go next. What about cheat codes? I use cheat engine all the time. Why is someone assuming I don't use cheat codes? I mean, I'm not, like, my first playthrough is typically not, but... You know, like Monster Hunter, I ain't farming up armor spheres. Fucking cheat engine, give me 10,000 of those things. Ain't no reason that I should have to farm up an army of armor spheres. I don't care if people rage at all. I do what I'm gonna do. area's a safe point. Alright, so this seems like a good spot to wrap with our first game. Let me, mouse. Let me pull up this. So the next game, my sensitivity off. Next game we're gonna play is called Neon Echo. This one was Hunt the Night. Neon Echo. I'm gonna do all that. What is up with this right trigger dodge? No, dodge should be B. Normal attack skill, dodge jump, yes. Oh, variation, chat, gift. Hang on. This is default. Why is the B button not even used? So weird. Anyway, this next game. So this is called Neon Echo. Story background. Neon Echo is a 3D side-scrolling action roguelike game with an anime and techwear style. In a world that has been corrupted by noise, electronic music has become the only means to resist the power of strepification. Now let's follow the beat of electronic music to fight. So, we'll see how this goes. A lot of music games lately.
A century ago, the piercing sound of the best whimper erupted out of the mysterious, strepitous abyss, turning beings into undead monsters and condemning 80% of sellers into a dead zone. Resonancers, awakened from the disaster, built a city resounding of electric music to safeguard the remaining humans. They're still searching for the hope of survival. Neon Ra-
Hang on a second. Poor Greg. He's had to send his PC. Greg got a new PC and he's had to send that shit back twice. We're gonna start skipping. Oh, it's like little chibi characters.
I must hurry and set off.
Animation's crisp.
Perfect timing. Gotcha. Good chance.
Whoa, what?
Perfect spot for a sneak attack.
How did that dodge thing work before? Okay, so if you dodge at the perfect time, you get like a parry counter.
A neon record. It can improve my combat ability.
Triggered chain lightning when hitting enemies with normal attacks. Triggered train lightning when hitting with a chance to trigger on normal, 50%. Or guaranteed trigger. Neon flash triggers thunder cascade and paralyzes inflicted flows for 1 second. What is neon flash? Let's do this. Increase max HP and regen. Yes. Yes, this is a roguelike.
The effect will be enhanced if the skill is released on downbeats.
Follow the rhythm, feel the downbeat. Weak beat, normal downbeat, tempo skill. So it'll do that, and then if I hit it on the beat, it reminds me. It's like fucking, it's like Hi-Fi Rush, but not as intense. It's like an easier Hi-Fi Rush.
Great! A fast recharging device! Marine quality equipment has been repaired. I can cast my variation skill now.
That's busted. Bro, what? The dash counters are pretty wild. Your energy is full, click left bumper to enter rhythm status.
Noise.
Boss? Do we have a boss?
Are you kidding? Even my hair has been stratified.
Cool. Bro, this thing's health is like never ending. Holy shit.
Immortal Resonancer. You are wasting your breath. The melody of the bass whimper has begun. The two words will evolve because of the strapitors of...
That's fine. It sounds like, I think it's like Chinese people dubbing English, but like the words are so ridiculous, like strepitous abyss, that like even with like, I would argue fantastic English, they're struggling to pronounce it because they're just like, let's give them some weird fucking made up words to come up with. Strepitified mecha. Like what? Dude, what? The fuck is that?
It's not your fault. This mission is too risky to be a sea level.
Attention, attention, all resonancers. The valuation of the Stripitous Abyss in the Cavorn Outer Ring has been updated to A level. All resonancers, please dispatch immediately.
Damn the administration! Their warning came far too late. Our city is already swarming with stratified matches. This is a nightmare.
Warning. Necromelody's energy system has been severely damaged by
Some
an
made up
unknown
words.
attacker.
Necromelody.
The administration is filled with morons. System repair is going to cost a fortune and lots of resources. I'm not going to let them off the hook this time. I want compensation.
They must also pay us for working overtime and reworking.
You've got a point. A-level missions need all hands on deck. You'll have to work overtime, but I'll make it up to you afterward.
Fine. I'll do it for money's sake. Let's go, Evelyn.
I want to fight like a real boss, not a boss that's designed to beat you no matter what.
Lilia, Nian records here like music notes. I hope you can.
I'll try them out.
Everything I'm going to is like damage, 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 damage.
The Abyss Bunker is getting louder! Looks like the Strepitous Abyss has upgraded again. Let's move! Keep it going!
Crit rate of your omni damage. I don't know what my omni damage is, but this is an elite and the rest are common, so I'm going to take it. One Dead is 32 on Steam. I would watch the stream and decide from that.
Well done!
Lame record. Like maybe I should. Yeah, we're good. Just fucking with stuff I don't need to fuck with. The levels do seem super short, but it's probably made. I mean, God, modern generation of people that consume TikTok content where everything has to be like a minute or less, or it loses your attention. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about the lack of healing. Dead Cells reskin? Bro, this looks nothing like Dead Cells. Did you get it on Steam? Bio booster injection. How much money do I got? 250.
The Black Snake shop is always at your service. Sorry, my little guest. You don't have.
The blazing bullet sweep away the wind's wrath? Who's buried?
That poem sounds cool!
Plain and Hallie's instructions.
Hello?
Attribute effect of each slot is randomly generated each time you enter the battlefield. I don't have any anything.
Good cooperation!
Very, very interesting roguelike.
That's Matt from the other team! Hey, are you okay? Ignore him, he's in one! Focus on the battle!
Bro, what? The health on this thing is outrageous. No, I guess it was just that my dodge wasn't doing shit to it.
Damn it. How dare you ambush me? Using a strepified mecha to sneak up on me. If you have the guts, come out and face me!
Wow! What a perfect time to wake up! You aren't just waiting for us to fix the problem, are you?
Huh? What are you doing here?
I like snakes
Who
for
allowed you
hair.
to interfere? Mind your own business.
Did boss send you? Heads up for you. I'm not sharing my bonus with you.
Who cares about your money? I've got my own assignment. Boss said there was something suspicious in the Kavan outer ring, so she sent me to investigate. Suddenly, a raw tomato...
Are you crazy? Humans cannot control strepified mechas.
I never lie!
Alright?
Story's kind of weird. It's the strepified mechas. This, I don't know. Crit damage at low HP will execute them directly. Execute on his HP when dealing crit damage to backstab. That, I guess.
It's a Resonancer special beverage! It's
I guess. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's like I play so many roguelikes these days that like a roguelike has to do something really cool for me to be like, oh shit. And like this one's just like, it's okay.
Evelyn, do you have any beefs with Matt? Too many! I'll tell you when we get back.
Like if you're looking for a simple couple things I do, I like how I like how perfectly timed dodges are rewarded and you get that like slow-mo. The damage on it isn't even that cool, but I still like that a lot. I like that the combat has like your basic combos, and then we have your specials with your Y, and then we have our like alternate combat mode where I'm going like super dodge, and then we have an ultimate on top of that. So the game definitely loads you up on your abilities, which is cool. I don't like that there's no heal at all. Even like a basic heal would be nice. Because right now the way it is every time I get to a level, I am spending all of my experience just to not die. And like, I get it, you know, the better you get at the game, the less that's gonna be an issue. Ugh. What's also interesting is it seems like the progression for this game is to like play through and then kill everything you see, and then that's how you reach the next zone. Like there is no, you know, usually these games are a lot more speed oriented, which this one is particularly, it feels quick. I don't know. You just go again and start upgrading, and yeah.
Sweetie, you came just in time. Look what I got with the compensation. Ta-da! This version contains 3 enhancement packs. All of the top 5 teams use this, and we can't fall behind.
This is my like permanent upgrades. Yeah, not bad. I don't know. I don't really think I would play this one long term though. It's a cute game. I think for people that are like, it just seems like it's such a specific niche here. Like, you know, I want to play a rhythm game that's also a roguelike. Well, if that happens to be the very specific circumstances that you're looking for, have I got the perfect game for you? So we'll wrap things up on that for Neon Echo. We got 2 more games on deck that we're going to take a look at. Next up, we got Robot Revolt. Playing Robot Revolt. Robot Revolt. So this game. Shoot, steer, and survive as an armored vehicle versus a rebellious swarm of robots in this reverse bullet hell. Choose from a diverse collection of items and weapons, each with their own upgrade path. Clear abandoned factories to earn trails and make unique builds. Ugh. Reverse bullet hell. 4 weapon slots, 4 item slots, 10 agility, spend 15 energy per second to boost speed. Okay. Left stick to drive, A stick to boost. I want machine guns. Weird. I'm not sure I understand the purpose here. Like, I don't know. It almost has like a, yeah, I was gonna say Vampire Survivor vibe, but I seem really overpowered. Like, it's like Vampire Survivors if I was on the offensive the entire time. I don't know. Can I just like sit? Especially with this machine gun that's just like auto-targeting shit. Yeah, like this I don't know. This seems like it's Vampire Survivors if I was like the boss from the start. I say that as I'm probably about to die, but that was like, let me stop touching my controller altogether. Yeah, I'm using garlic, the machine gun, and then the missile launcher. I don't know why they called it a reverse bullet, like, or reverse bullet hell. Like, it's not. I'm just gonna drive into everything and see if I can die. Brown. It's kind of dumb. I got all the machine guns. Oh. Or did I die? I did. Yeah, okay, so this is just Vampire Survivors, but as a car. I don't know, man. I love Vampire Survivors. This didn't have the same. Yeah, that was a. I think that was a quick one. I don't think this one had the same. This doesn't have the magic. This doesn't have the mojo I'm looking for. Vampire Survivors, but with car. Not really what I am looking for. Alright, the next game, which is opening full screen and making my computer have a fucking fit. I hate when games do this. Hang on. Are we still... Yeah, is encoding still overloading? Because this game is... What the fuck? Bro, this game is about to get dropped before it even starts. Honestly, anytime games start in like full screen, exclusive, and like lock out everything, I'm already like, alright, fix your shit. You got easily still again, it's usually emails.
Or protect someone from danger. I feel a sense of accomplishment.
I don't need to see your opening movie. Let's go. You could take me to the first thing any game should do is open with the fucking settings so I can turn off this shit and make sure it loads fucking 4K windowed. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I fucking hate games that do this. This one ain't gonna take long. It rearranged all my fucking windows. That shit pisses me off. This one is called Redemption Reapers. Redemption Reapers. Redemption Reapers. Now this one I'm mainly playing this one because of the devs. So y'all remember when we played Ender Lilies? This is the same devs that did Ender Lilies. So I was like, oh, Ender Lily devs are making a new game. Probably dope. I'll check it out. But not a too good start. Either way, we'll see. Ender Lilies was really cool. Yeah, Ender Lilies was like a Metroidvania we had played. So I gotta do a little dusting. Dust. Hots is Heroes of the Storm. It's what we're gonna play if this one isn't fun, which we're probably gonna play Hots. So far, only one game really. This game so far has just been a cutscene. It's been a bugged out window, a cutscene, and now another cutscene. I don't need to see the orcs killing people. I gotta get me to the gameplay. Let's go. Let's go. I don't care about the orcs killing people. Come on. Unless your game is Final Fantasy 16, you do not get to have this much exposition at the start. I don't care.
We're too late. The village will fall.
I
Oh,
won't.
please. Please take me to combat. Eliminate all enemies. A display. So where this is just Fire Emblems Sad Waifu Edition. Oh.
Your time has come.
Get ducked.
Steel yourself.
You're finished. One down.
Tread carefully.
I usually don't play turn-based. No, I don't know. I mean, it's tactics. Tactics RPG. I think the first to popularize this was Final Fantasy Tactics. I mean, the first I can remember, at least. And more recently, Fire Emblem has kind of dominated the genre. So when I think turn-based, I don't know if I wouldn't call this a turn-based RPG. Yes, technically you're taking turns, but when I think turn-based, I think like old school Final Fantasy, like you said, Chrono Trigger, games like that. I guess you could call this a tactical turn-based RPG. The Steam description, dark fantasy simulation game set in a medieval world, immersed in the tale of a desperate struggle between the Ashen Hawk Brigade and the terrifying Mort Legion. With despair looming as a menacing Mort horde marches ever closer, help your small resistance defeat the enemy masses, bring together a rich variety of character builds and strategy. Spirits, blah, blah. I can't with this. I don't know. This one is just, if this feels like just, it's very fucking generic. It's very generic. It's called Redemption Reapers. Like, especially after playing Ender Lilies, which I thought was a phenomenal game. Like, I had so much fun playing through Ender Lilies. By comparison, this just feels like, oh yeah, we decided we wanted to make a super mediocre turn-based RPG tactics game afterwards.
I must finish this.
Yeah, it's functional, but this is just bland, you know. Generic looking fantasy swordsman and generic rogue lady fight orcs. Game where you raid the puzzle bases, meet your maker. I still have that. There's been so many games lately I haven't had time to like revisit many of them.
That's the last of them.
The Mort might have missed someone. We should look for survivors before moving on.
You saw what they did here. The only thing you'll find is Mort. In any case, Luff should be in the village proper by now. Perhaps our luck will turn there.
Right.
Meet Your Maker was really good. Yeah, I don't know. This one ain't doing it for me. Sarah and Glenn. Just like generic anime waifu protagonist #1. Generic anime waifu or dude protagonist Aragorn wannabe thing. Yeah, I can't do this one, chat. This one ain't doing it for me. And maybe to just all the cutscenes at the start, and then the combat, which is like Fire Emblem without any of the flair, and the generic RPG interface. This just has bland written all over it. Like, it's functional, it's just this game does fucking nothing new. It's like if you're desperate for a new tactics game, yeah, maybe, but I don't think this one's I don't think that's the game. It's not the game for me. So having knocked out all of our indies, we're gonna do a little bit of HOTS. Do a little bit of HOTS. Play a little bit of HOTS. Little HOTS. Little heroes. Uninstall that one. Uninstall that one. Bramble. Maybe I'll check out that Bramble game next time. Bramble. I have other indies coming up. We have Doomblade, Bramble. Actually, you know what? Let me Let me just move this a new let me just make this a whole new stream since it's Heroes. That way the indie stream stays as like its own thing. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm gonna let me a second here. I'm gonna schedule the hero stream, and I'm just gonna redirect everyone from this stream. That way the indie stream like ends and then a new stream begins. I think that's the play here. You got 40-minute long Souls like? No, I'm not downloading shit in the middle of a stream. That ain't happening. All right, I'm gonna redirect y'all over to there. We'll play a little bit of Heroes of the Storm, and then we'll wrap things up for the night.